The courtroom was tense as Judge Margaret Carter slammed her gavel, fining JD Vance $10,000 for contempt of court. Vance, a prominent political figure, had allegedly ignored a subpoena, and the judge was determined to make an example of him. The fine was meant to be a straightforward punishment, but Vance's reaction was anything but ordinary. While most defendants would panic or protest, Vance remained eerily calm. He requested a brief recess to consult his legal team, but his confidence suggested he had a plan. Observers noted his composed demeanor, sparking whispers about what he might be hiding. Little did they know, Vance was about to unleash a legal strategy that would stun everyone. During the recess, Vance's team worked tirelessly, compiling a mountain of legal precedents and statutes. Vance himself reviewed case law with precision, preparing to challenge the judge's ruling. When the court reconvened, Vance requested permission to address the court directly, a move that would change the course of the hearing. Vance began by citing obscure legal precedents, arguing that the fine was unconstitutional under a rarely invoked clause. His argument was so meticulously crafted that even the judge seemed taken aback. The courtroom fell silent as Vance dismantled the prosecution's case, piece by piece. Judge Carter, known for her no-nonsense attitude, initially dismissed Vance's argument. However, as he continued, she began to take notes, her expression shifting from skepticism to intrigue. It was clear that Vance's knowledge of the law was far deeper than anyone had anticipated. The turning point came when Vance referenced a Supreme Court ruling from the 1800s, a case so obscure that even the judge had to look it up. His ability to recall such a specific precedent left the courtroom in awe. The prosecution, unprepared for this level of legal acumen, struggled to respond. News of the courtroom drama spread like wildfire. Reporters flooded the courthouse, eager to capture every detail of Vance's unexpected legal prowess. Social media exploded with hashtags like #LegalGenius and #Vance versus the court, turning the case into a national spectacle. Public opinion was divided. Some hailed Vance as a hero, praising his ability to stand up to judicial overreach. Others criticized him for using his legal knowledge to evade accountability. The case became a flashpoint for debates about the power dynamics between the judiciary and political figures. Legal experts were equally divided. Some applauded Vance's mastery of the law, calling it a rare display of legal brilliance. Others accused him of exploiting technicalities to avoid consequences. The case sparked heated discussions in law schools and bar associations across the country. Judge Carter faced a difficult decision. Vance's argument was legally sound, but overturning her own ruling would set a controversial precedent. She adjourned the hearing to review the case law, leaving the courtroom in suspense. When the court reconvened, Judge Carter acknowledged the validity of Vance's argument. However, she imposed new conditions, requiring Vance to comply with the subpoena within 48 hours. The compromise was seen as a victory for both sides, but the drama was far from over. Vance complied with the subpoena, but not without a final twist. He submitted a 200-page document, meticulously detailing his defense. The document was so thorough that it became a topic of study in legal circles, further cementing Vance's reputation as a legal genius. The case had lasting implications. Vance's political career gained momentum, with supporters praising his intellect and resilience. Meanwhile, the legal community debated the ethics of using technicalities to challenge judicial authority. Critics argued that Vance's actions undermined the judiciary's authority, setting a dangerous precedent. Supporters countered that he was simply exercising his legal rights, highlighting flaws in the system. The debate continues to this day. The case catapulted Vance into the national spotlight. His ability to outmaneuver the legal system resonated with voters, boosting his political career. He became a symbol of resilience and intelligence, appealing to a broad spectrum of the electorate. Judge Carter's handling of the case also drew attention. Some praised her for maintaining composure under pressure, while others criticized her for initially underestimating Vance. Her career became a case study in judicial decision-making. The case set a new legal precedent, influencing how contempt of court charges are handled. Legal scholars continue to analyze the ruling, debating its implications for future cases. The public's fascination with the case never waned. Documentaries, books, and podcasts explored every angle, turning Vance's courtroom drama into a cultural phenomenon. Vance's future remains bright. His legal victory solidified his reputation as a formidable figure in both politics and law. Many speculate that he could one day run for higher office. The case prompted calls for reform within the legal system. Some argued for stricter rules to prevent similar challenges, while others advocated for greater transparency and accountability. The media played a crucial role in shaping public perception of the case. Their coverage influenced opinions, turning Vance into a household name. The case transcended the legal world, becoming a symbol of resilience and intelligence. It inspired countless discussions about power, justice, and the rule of law. In a surprising twist, Vance announced plans to write a book about his experience. The book, titled Contempt and Genius, became a bestseller, further cementing his legacy. Vance's book, Contempt and Genius, received widespread acclaim. Critics praised its insightful analysis of the legal system, while readers were captivated by the behind-the-scenes details of the courtroom drama. The book sparked renewed interest in the case, reigniting debates about justice and power. Judge Carter, now retired, published her own memoir, addressing the case in detail. She admitted to being impressed by Vance's legal acumen, but maintained that her initial ruling was justified. Her memoir provided a unique perspective, adding depth to the ongoing discourse. The legal community continued to reflect on the case, with many law schools incorporating it into their curricula. Professors used it as a case study to teach students about the complexities of legal strategy and the importance of thorough preparation. Vance's success in the courtroom bolstered his political career. He announced his candidacy for a higher office, framing himself as a champion of justice and reform. His campaign gained traction, with many voters drawn to his intellect and determination. The case had a lasting impact on the legal and political landscapes. It prompted legislative discussions about judicial authority and the rights of defendants. The debate over balancing power and accountability remains a central issue in legal reform efforts. Years later, the public's fascination with the case persists. Documentaries and podcasts continue to explore its nuances, ensuring that the story of Vance's legal genius remains a topic of discussion. The case serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the law. Social media played a pivotal role in amplifying the case's impact. Hashtags like #Vance versus the court and #LegalGenius trended for weeks, with users dissecting every detail of the trial. Memes, threads, and viral posts turned Vance into a cultural icon, while also sparking heated debates about the fairness of the legal system. The case became a prime example of how modern technology can influence public perception of justice. Vance's courtroom performance inspired a new generation of lawyers. Law students and young attorneys cited him as a role model, praising his ability to think on his feet and his deep understanding of legal principles. His story became a rallying cry for those who believed in the power of knowledge and preparation to level the playing field in the legal arena. The case transcended national borders, capturing the attention of legal experts and political analysts worldwide. International media outlets covered the drama extensively, drawing parallels to similar cases in their own countries. The global discourse highlighted universal themes of justice, power, and the rule of law, making Vance's story a touchstone for discussions about legal systems everywhere. In the end, the case of JD Vance versus the judiciary became a landmark moment in legal history. Vance's brilliance not only secured his victory, but also sparked a national and global conversation about the balance of power and the importance of legal expertise. Judge Carter's handling of the case, though controversial, highlighted the complexities of judicial decision-making. Together, their clash underscored the enduring importance of justice, accountability, and the rule of law. The legacy of this courtroom drama continues to inspire and challenge, proving that even in the face of adversity, genius and integrity can prevail. Vance's story serves as a timeless reminder that the pursuit of justice is never straightforward, but always worth the fight.